Welcome kids. Today we are going to begin our study with the discussion of chapter called as trigonometry. Already we know tri means 3, 1 means a side and metry means measurement. So what is this trigonometry actually? It is the study of relationship between sides and angles of one triangle, and that triangle must be of right angled triangle. So where is the right angled triangle? So opposite to that there is a hypotenuse, and one angle theta we are going to select. Apart from this 90 degree, we will select one angle, that is theta here. So if it is a theta, then opposite to this side is opposite. This side will be called as adjacent. So now we are going to learn the ratios of these things here. The opposite by hypotenuse here, that is AB divided by AC. This ratio we are going to call it as sine of theta. Theta is here, this angle. Next, cos of theta, that is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. BC is adjacent and AC will be the hypotenuse. So adjacent by hypotenuse will give me the cosine of theta here. Then here tangent of theta, or short we are going to write it as tan of theta, is nothing but the ratio of sin theta divided by cos theta here. So now it is opposite by adjacent, or AB by BC here. AB is opposite side, BC is adjacent side. If I am going to take the ratio of sin theta by cos theta, these two AC and AC will be cancelled out. We will be having AB and BC here. These three are important, we have to remember, and these another three are nothing but exactly the reciprocal of this one. So cosecant of theta or cosec theta, it is 1 by sine, and it is reciprocal of this one, AC by AB. Then secant of theta or sec theta is nothing but reciprocal of cosine of theta or cos theta, AC by BC here. Then cotangent we are going to call this one, or in short cot theta is nothing but 1 by tan theta, BC by AB. So according to this diagram we are going to write like this. One more thing I have to understand, if I am going to select this theta here, then these two sides will be changing. Theta is here, then this will be opposite side, this will be adjacent side. So one example we are going to solve it here, we will understand how we have selected. So there is a one diagram given, and secant of theta they have given 13 by 12 here. Then what is this secant of theta? That is nothing but hypotenuse by adjacent. Here AC by BC, nothing but it is reciprocal of this one, hypotenuse by adjacent we have written. Theta if I am going to select here, then this will be opposite side, this is our adjacent side, this will be our hypotenuse opposite to 90 degree. So 13 and 12 are the two numbers here, two sides here. Then Pythagoras rule, directly I am going to write this one as 5. Very simple one. 12 square is 144, then 5 square is 25. 144 plus 25 is equal to 169, that is nothing but 13 square, or square root of 169 is 13. Then we are going to solve, or we are going to find all of these angles. Sine of theta here, this will be the opposite side divided by hypotenuse here. What is opposite side here? It is 5 divided by hypotenuse is 13. Next, cosine of theta, it is adjacent by hypotenuse. Theta is here, that is why it is adjacent side. It will be 12 divided by 13. Next, tangent of theta is nothing but sine divided by cos. So here, or in short we are going to write opposite by adjacent. Opposite is 5 here and adjacent is 12 here. Next, cosecant of theta or cosec theta is a reciprocal of sin theta. Reciprocal, then 5 by 13 will become 13 divided by 5. See here, cosecant of theta is nothing but hypotenuse divided by opposite. So hypotenuse is 13, opposite side is 5. Then cotangent or cot of theta, reciprocal of the tan. Reverse here, it is 12 divided by 5. So like this we are going to solve using sine, cos, tan and cosec, secant, cotangent. Here we are going to solve example 5 here. There is one triangle OPQ is given, which is 90 degree at angle P here. Angle P is 90 degree, already they have given, and the side OP is 7 centimeter. And the difference of two sides, OQ and the PQ, difference of these two will be 1 here. We need to find sine of angle Q and cos of angle Q. So sine of Q is this angle. Sine of this Q angle and cos of this Q angle we needed to find. So in the triangle PQ, OPQ, by the Pythagoras rule, we are going to write here hypotenuse square is equal to sum of two other side squares. Next, OQ minus PQ, here they have given 1. I am going to shift this PQ on the RHS side, so I will be having OQ is equal to 1 plus of PQ. So this value I am substituting here. So OQ is replaced with 1 plus PQ square. Then RHS is the same here. Now A plus B bracket square, A square plus B square plus 2AB. It is A, it is B here. A square and B square 2AB. And here RHS is OP square plus PQ square is same. Next here it is 1 square is 1, PQ square as it is 2 into 1 is a 2 into PQ, that is a 2PQ. Next here RHS is also same here. This PQ square and PQ square get cancels here. Then we will be left with 1, 2PQ and OP square. So now OP square already we are having, OP is given 7. So I am going to substitute this value 7 square. 7 square is nothing but 49. Next step, 1 I am going to send it to RHS here. 49 minus 7 is nothing but 48. Then PQ is equal to 48 by 2, that is 24. PQ is 24 centimeter. Next we have to find another one. So here PQ we have got 24 centimeter. Another one OQ. Here OQ is 1 plus PQ. Same we are going to write it here. So it is 1 plus 24 will be 25. Then the hypotenuse of this one is 25 centimeter. Next sine of angle Q. This angle we have selected. Sine of angle Q means opposite divided by hypotenuse. Opposite is OP. OP is nothing but 7 here. And OQ we have calculated as 25. Next cosine of angle Q is nothing but adjacent. This one is the opposite side, this one is the adjacent side. Adjacent divided by hypotenuse. That is PQ is nothing but 24 and OQ is 25. So like this we are going to calculate the cosine of angle Q and sine of angle Q. One of the exercise problem we are going to solve it now. They have given in a triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree here and the tan of A is 1 by root 3. So this tan of A, angle A is equal to nothing but opposite divided by adjacent is there. Then it is 1 divided by root 3. Tan A angle we have selected, opposite will be this side and adjacent will be this side. So we will take BC as 1 here and AB as root 3. Using the Pythagorean rule, we are going to find this hypotenuse. AC square is equal to AB square plus of BC square. AB is root 3 square and BC is 1 square. Root and square cancel, here it is a 3 and here it is only 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. Then AC is equal to root 4, that is 2 centimeter. We are going to write it 2 here. Then what they have asked us, find the value of sin A into cos C and cos A into sin C. Very carefully observe here. This angle is A and this angle is a C here. Then sine of A, that means we have to select angle A here. Sine means opposite by hypotenuse. So this angle opposite is BC. We have written a BC here. And hypotenuse is AC here. AC we have written. Cosine of angle C they have given. So this angle I have to select here. For this angle, AB will be the opposite and BC will be the adjacent here. Then cosine is there, I have to select adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent is the BC for angle C and AC will be the hypotenuse. BC by AC. Here cosine of angle A they have given. Then I am going to select angle A is here. Then adjacent for this one is AB. So I am writing here AB divided by hypotenuse is AC. Then sine of angle C, this angle I have to consider. So opposite will be AB here. That is I have written AB and divided by hypotenuse is AC. So here BC into BC, BC square divided by AC square. AB into AB is AB square divided by it is AC square. Next AC square is 2, AC is already 2 here. Then BC is what here? 1. So 1 square by 2 square, and AB square is root 3 here. AB is root 3 square divided by 2 square. And here 1 square is 1 and root 3 and root square cancel, it is a 3 here. LCM is a 4, 1 plus 3 is 4 by 4, that is equal to 1. So finally we are getting sin of A into cos of C plus cosine of A into sin of C is equal to 1 here. In the same way, try for another one, second one they have given in this exercise. Yes. Now we are going to find some trigonometric ratios here. So already I have written the ratios here, sin, cos, tan. Only one thing I have to remember, that is the sign here. If I am going to remember the sign, automatically all the things will come here. Make a one small chart with the paper and the cardboard. Write down these three ratios within that one and keep it with you for some time. While you are going to practice, observe the table here. Then what are the things I have to remember? Sin 0 is 0, sin 30 is 1 by 2, sin 45 is 1 by root 2, sin 60 is root 3 by 2, sin 90 is 1. Whatever these values, write in the reverse order. So 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1 here. It will be in the reverse order, then we will be getting cosine of angle theta. So sin 45 and cos 45 both will be having same values. Now, then the tan of theta is nothing but sin theta by cos theta. 0 by 1 is 0. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. 2 and 2 will be cancelled. 1 by root 3 is the answer. So sin 45, cos 45 both are 1 by root 2. Dividing these two will be getting 1 here. Next, tan of 60 degree is nothing but sin 60 by cos of 60. Dividing these two will be having only root 3. So tan 90 is not defined because we have to take the 1 by 0. Denominator 0 is not defined. That is why tan of 90 degrees is not defined. Okay. But how to use these things in a problem here? One example 8 I am going to consider here. The given question is sin of A minus B is 1 by 2 and the cos of A plus B is also 1 by 2. They have given. So for this angle A plus B, sum of these two angles lies in between 0 and 90 degree. They have given. And another condition is A is greater than B. So these are for confusing purpose they are going to provide. Leave this one. Directly we will come to here. Sin of A plus A minus B is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means nothing but it is sin of 30 degree. So LHS I am going to write same. 1 by 2 I am going to change it as sin of 30 degree because sin 30 is 1 by 2 here. Next, sin of A minus B and sin 30 both are same here. So A minus B is equal to 30. That is our equation number 1. Next, cos of A plus B is 1 by 2. Here this 1 by 2 value is nothing but cos of 60 degree here. So cos of A plus B is cos of 60 degree. A plus B is 60. That is equation 2 here. So equation 1 and 2, add these two to get the value of A and B here. So minus B plus B will be cancelled out here. Next, A plus A, that is 2A. 30 plus 60 is 90. Next, A is equal to 90 by 2, that is 45. A angle is 45. So keep 45 in any one of the equation. So we have kept this 45 in equation 2 here. So B is equal to 60 minus of A is there. 60 minus of 45, that is 15. B value is 15. So automatically we have what? A is greater than B. 45 is greater than 15. Next, difference of these two. 45 minus 15 is 30. So 45 plus 15 is 60 degree. So like this we are going to make use.